My name's Jake, you're watching Fighter Fans TV, and on today's video I'm going to be talking about the fact that UFC 261 is going to be taking place in front of a live crowd, a full capacity crowd, for the first time in about 13 months. So UFC President Dana White confirmed earlier today that the main event of UFC 261 is going to be Jorge Masvidal taking Kamaru Usman for the welterweight championship in the UFC. And again, as I mentioned, it's going to be in front of a full capacity crowd for the first time in over a year for the promotion. So the UFC have been running at the UFC Apex for the last few months, but before that, they of course had Fight Island in Abu Dhabi. It's a good way for the UFC to bridge between working in the United States and having crowds. Obviously in Abu Dhabi, they did have some crowds for some events. They had the crowd for the massive Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier 2 fight. Obviously for the trilogy fight, they're going to be hoping to get a much bigger crowd there than that. They're going to hope to get a huge capacity crowd, but like I said, UFC 261 is going to be taking place in front of a big crowd for the first time in a long time. And the question is, should the UFC be running cards with full capacity in these arenas? It's not an outdoor arena, it's an indoor arena. It's an interesting question that's going to be posed by many people, but the fact is Florida has been running live events for a while now. Obviously the WWE and AEW, if you're a pro wrestling fan, you know that they've been running events there in Jacksonville, Florida for a fair while at this point. Obviously, AEW has got more fans in attendance than WWE because Daly's place in Jacksonville, home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's an outdoor arena, it's got more space, it's got more availability in terms of segregating people and like keeping them in their own pods, keeping them as part of their own bubbles. So obviously AEW have been doing that for a long time. WWE have got somewhat of a similar situation for NXT. So they're a smaller brand where they have people in segmented areas, staying in their own bubbles. They're testing people coming in and coming out. Or at least going in as far as I'm aware, and the WWE main product, the main roster product, is obviously in front of the Thunderdome, which is just LED screens on around the ring. It's obviously more of a political debate whether or not you believe that the UFC should be coming back, but it is big news. The UFC is coming back in a big way in front of a live crowd. They're not, in terms of the United States, they're not trying to kind of dribble fans back into the arena. They're going, right, we're doing it. Obviously Dana White and the UFC have got the go-ahead from the Florida governor. They've obviously got the go-ahead from the commission over there, and it's going to happen. UFC 261, 3 championship fights on the night. Obviously the main event, as I said, is Jorge Masvidal trying to win the welterweight championship against Kamaru Usman. That's a pretty big main event. As you'll see in my next video I'm going to do, I actually don't think it should be Jorge Masvidal in the main event. It should be Leon Edwards. If you're an MMA purist, I'm sure you're probably really cross at that idea, but it'll make sense. I will explain it. So thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up like button. You can do the thumbs down, but it's bad. Don't do it. Do the thumbs up. Do the little notification bell so you know each and every time we release a brand new video right here on Fighter Fans.